trip over it. I know I'm gonna trip over it. Done. Got a few of these. Let's see. Hello, everyone. Oh, hello, viewer. I'm behind the camera. I'm just writing down some stuff. That's a bit large. Okay, we'll do this one. Wow, I can't spell for shit. That's good. How is everybody today? Doing alright? I can't spell for shit either. Yeah, it's fair. We'll see. Be chilling. That's good. I'm just adding price tags to things right now. Kind of organizing. I do plan there's not enough hours in the day to do it and then stream and then, you know. So I've been doing this all day. So I figured I would just kind of do it on the stream a little while as well. Organize a little bit. I have hundreds that I gotta put price tags on. Yeah. Paint, talk about mental health, do organization. Is everybody doing alright? How was your guys' week? Was it as stressful as mine? Just a whole lot going on. Whole lot going on. Yeah, indeed. No kidding. Whole bunch of shit, huh? Yeah, it's a lot going on. I hear that. I definitely hear that. I plan to do a recorded and live streamed art show and art sale soon. I gotta promote it and some stuff, and maybe that'll help me get some sales. That's what I'm doing all this for. If not, help me get some streamers, or not some streamers, some viewers. So yeah, I'm just price tagging a few things like Regal Melt, all these over here. I got Triangulum, Water Spout, Deer Mushroom, Elemental Dissonance, When the Forest Breathes Smoke, Where the Fire Sleeps, Aquatic Impact, Earth and Sky, Burnout Oasis, Orbit City Horizon. And then I did some stuff for the website. If you want to check out the website, it's www.mvartworks.com. There's a couple of art pieces on there for sale. Not too many. I've just been kind of lazy at putting it on there. But we're getting there. We're burnt out, but we're fucking trying, man. Right? Right, guys? I don't mean to yell. It's just frustrating. Oh, Jesus. So yeah, I'm just putting price tags on things. I have to touch up this piece, which I don't know. May or may not do on YouTube. YouTube tends to take a shit on some of my paintings, which is fair. They're not always the most appropriate for some things, you know. They are and they're not at the same time. Into Dreamo. Wow, fuck me, dude. I can't write today at all. Oh, fuck right off. Stupid ads, man. There we go. Actually, right now. So, yeah, we're just, if you're just tuning in, we're just adding some labels on some things. I'll be having a art sale show on YouTube here soon. I just gotta do a bunch of promo for it. And this makes it easy when I do that. I have the prices here, and when I take them to count in. Wow, that was actually a really good landing. That landed in my ash pit. Yeah, so when I have them at stores and stuff, like Chesapeake Vape Advantage, they're just there instead of all about wherever. Well then. Maybe struggle with it. There we go. It's in the way. Let's see. Let's take a break on these for a while. There's like a bajillion of them. I did this on Twitch the other day, but I think we're gonna paint Burnout again. Did that on Twitch, and that actually really turned out really nicely. Burnout Oasis. We did that on Twitch Wednesday. If you were there for that, thank you for the support. Yeah, so we're gonna use hopefully different colors. I can throw that box away, I just haven't gotten to it. Yeah. Let's see, let's grab this. I don't remember my box cutter went. Oh, and smoke if you got them. Or drink if you got them. Either one. If I drank on stream, it would get really chaotic really quick. So I don't do that. Get absolutely fucking chaotic. So I'll have like a whiskey here and there or whatever, but definitely not behind or on camera. YouTube would take a shit. Yay, got my gloves on, one piece. Look at that. Unhinged shenanigans. Yeah, let's go. That noise, smoke if you got them. I don't know, I want to try to paint something, not related to Burnout. I do and I don't. I might paint two pieces. It might paint like Burnout, and then, might paint a different thing. It's just a big old fancy cigarette. YouTube. That doesn't want to stay lit. Rude. Yeah. I think that's a good idea. Let me get my fire going a little bit better in here. Oh, jeez. Let's see. Get in there. There we go. I've been making my own charcoal. And I got these these pieces. I got big old fat pieces. So I kind of want to see. I got pieces like this. And it's because I can burn this furnace at a low temperature. So I want to see if I can get some of this ash off for one. And I want to see how well these draw. Let's see. I want to do like a guy, like a head guy. So let's do like let's do like the neck and his shoulders here. Oh, there we go. It's like this side's not working, but this side's working really well. I like trying all the weird shit, you know? Self-made charcoal type shit. This guy is gonna have we're gonna do collared shirt. I want a different piece. I know I have good pieces. I was playing with some of these pieces earlier today. Some of them are better than others. Yeah, like this one. Let's see. Just the outline of what, that's a bit dark, but that's fine, of what I want to do. So that's our outline. Just a dude. And you know, we can give him like a little pocket here. You know, ta-da. And, you know, what does burnout feel like, guys? What does burnout feel like? You know, your head is just kind of, this guy's not going to have a head. He's just going to be like so, Mr. Burnout. You know, he could have, let's give him a white business suit. But since he's burnout, we're gonna give it some mud stains and his suit's messed up. So we're gonna go over this charcoal just a little bit. Give him that gnarly suit. We're gonna go over some of these details, but we'll do it again. We'll go over it. Tired, exhausted, overwhelmed, loss of motivation. Those are good ones. Look at that. All soup's all fucked up. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of this. At least to me, it's where burnout feels like. That's fair. I guess that's fair because, burnout feels different for everybody. Doesn't that make sense? One man's burnout is a different person's burnout. We're just giving him the tie. Guy. And let's give him his guy. Let's kind of fix it up a little bit, let's see, you said, what'd you say? You said tired, exhausted, overwhelmed. So, we could maybe, in the background, we could maybe do like let's grab that piece again, if I didn't just throw it the fuck away. Oh, here it is. So maybe in the background, right, we could do like, come on, damn it. I don't know. There we go. A bed in the background, makes sense. So we might make that a little bit bigger, but that's the idea. So we could put his bed like here, and we could do You know, what color does Burnout feel like? Burnout to me feels dull. So we're gonna use gray. That's probably a better color. Gray, 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 gray. Umber. Umber. What the hell is my gray? Oop, don't do that. Oh, here it is. We're gonna go over and we're gonna grab, let's see, this brush. Look at that guy. Big old gray guy. Let's see. Now we have our smoke if you got them while that dries. I can light it. Sometimes my gloves won't let me light the Bic. I do want to put white over it, then try to draw his bed again, but you know, we'll just play it by ear. I'm not, just like all my art, I'm not really kind of forcing where this goes. I'm just kind of letting it flow. So the art just kind of do its own thing. See, yeah, fuck yeah, look at that, it looks great. Cut that one on film, didn't I? Okay, well. about how I feel. You know, gray, foggy, burnt out. My brain is just... kind of want to do... Find a fucking paintbrush. Trying to think of like the most apt brush for it. Oh, I'll use this one. Have everything else, drop the brush, it's that kind of day. Let's see, what colors would you guys associate with Burnout besides white, black, and gray? I need a better brush for this. I'll use this, possibly. Any colors that you guys can think of? Dirty yellow. That's a fantastic... see how high that goes? Color, let's see. Dirty yellow, 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 dirty yellow. I could do this and mix it with some brown. Let me turn this thing to here. There we go. Kind of just add some of this dirty yellow. We're going to do a flesh tone, but we're going to make them a little bit paler than usual. Just because, you know, when you're burnt out, you don't always feel your best. So he's not going to look his best. He's going to look a little bit pale. A little bit off color. Maybe a little bit of this yellow added. Smoke if you got them. Some red would be nice. It's almost like a mustardy skin color. You know, almost sickly, because like I said, you don't always feel like you're at your best when you're burnt out. Kind of just feel bleh. You know? I don't want to make them look sick, but we definitely want to make them look ill and tired, because, you know, if you're too burnt out, you continue to be burnt out, you'll just get sick. Some red. You want bright red? You want dark red? Probably dark red, huh? Let's see. Dark, yeah. I figured as much. sour. Oh. And that's what I think about that. What we could do, we could add some like, that actually really kind of hurt. I'm okay, but damn, I didn't expect it to stab me in the hands. I usually catch the damn thing. So we can always just kind of add some abstract scratchies in here. Oops. You know, his bed's in the background, but you can barely see it because sometimes you don't, you lay down and then you're not tired, but you're tired, but you can't lay down. Hello from California. Hello, cheesy girl. How are you? How does, we're painting Burnout. Everybody's shouting out colors or how they feel when they're burnt out, and I'm doing my best to put it on canvas. So feel free to join. How do you feel when you get burnt out? California, wow. That's awesome. California, that's really cool. Let me spray this and I'll bring it up for the camera. Oops. Yeah. Looks pretty good, guys. That looks really good. You should be proud of yourselves. Yeah, definitely. Smoke if you got them. Thank you. We do all sorts of art here. I did Twitch. What, Wednesday night? Yeah, Wednesday night. And I did these two. I did this one. Oops. And I did this one. Huh. And have a whole bunch. I have small, I have magnets, I have great big ones. Like that one, this one we did on a live stream. Everybody chose colors. That was really fun. So yeah, feel free to subscribe if you like art and talking about mental health. And I'm away from the camera angle. I am still setting up my studio, so I'm always constantly moving things and whatever. But yeah, welcome to the stream. We're gonna, let's see, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna let that dry. I don't have a clean fabric, so I'm just using my glass pipe. Oh fuck yeah, that's acceptable too. I'm just gonna hang out over here. I'll bring that, I moved it, but didn't move it any closer. Yeah. There. Well, it was louder than I wanted it to be. I did say earlier in the stream that I do make my own charcoal because I have a wood burning stove over here, and I make my own charcoal pieces by burning the temperature low. So I'm trying to find a really good piece to kind of fuck with on my floor. This piece. Ooh, what's it? I'm an artist too. It has saved my life. Absolutely. As someone that uses art to keep my mental health in check, it definitely has helped me not to self-delete. I've gone through a little bit of trauma in my lifetime, and I use that to kind of paint. I want to build a community on this page for artists, for people that either have mental health issues or, also paint. Couple of my viewers don't paint, but they have mental health issues. Some of my viewers paint and don't have mental health issues. And then it's a mixture of both. I just broke my caracal in half. I am looking for other artists to collaborate with. So, yeah, feel free to go to the website. It is, I'm just doing all sorts of crazy shit. www.mvartworks, which is mvartworks.com. I have a application there where you can show me your art. If you do photography, show me your photography, and I'll put her up on the website. And I'll also put you on the YouTube as well. And if you sell it, you just keep the money. I don't want your money. So yeah, just help each other out, shout each other out, give each other some love, support, mental health care. There's not enough love in the world right now, so I'm just trying to spread a little bit to artists. We're all struggling. One big happy smiley face. Yeah. So yeah. Everybody in the comments is pretty nice, pretty genuine, pretty nice folk. I don't support mean behavior, especially in the live streams and such. So, yeah. Just hang out. Let's see. So, should throw the link in the description. If I could, I can't chat in the description right now. Oh, I do have this. Midnight Visions is sponsored by Dubby. Go to www.dubby.gg and enter promo code MVADubby. That is MVADUBBY at checkout and receive 10% off your first order. I mean for the future, that's fair. I really like the s'mores. I add it with a little bit of milk, add a little bit of honey. It's fantastic. Well, thank you, Cheesy Girl. And then let's go back to the art stream. So yeah, I want to build a community, a website that helps artists, help mental health. I'm not like a qualified therapist or anything. I can only help so much. But sometimes it's the YouTubers, it's the people that you watch that are the most influential in your mental health. And I try, God Lord, it's getting hot in here. And I try to, not stripping on stream, guys, sorry. I try to spread as much positivity and mental health advice as I can, because I've gone through a little bit of it. I used to actively self-harm. I thought about self-deletion for a long time, and then I started painting, and it got better. So I encourage everybody to like, subscribe, share. Maybe my art can reach somebody, and maybe they'll see it on the website, and it'll speak to them somehow, and maybe you might save a life. I might save a life through my art, which would be amazing. Right? Agreeable? Cool. I am fairly new at streaming. Personally, I have a bunch of mental health issues. PTSD, autism, to name a few. Did I just step on something? A bunch of things. Awesome, yeah. So, just hang out. I gotta do a few touch-ups on some paintings. I don't know if I can work on that painting. This one right here behind the thing that I'm touching. I think this one definitely YouTube would take a shit on. A lot of my art has to do with my mental health state, stuff I've gone through. Like a few, for instance, is this one. And as always, I refuse on top. It doesn't switch. And then this was all of my inner thoughts that I decided to write down because they were filling my head too much. And these are all my inner thoughts that I had in one single day. And when I have those thoughts, I just look at some of these paintings and they go away, or I paint. Let's see, I'll show you a few. I got boxes upon boxes of them. Let's see. Oh, I did this one quite recently, actually. And I try to be, I try to stay in the realm of abstract surrealism and expressionism. Wow, I can't talk today. Every once in a while, I'll dip into, is it here today or is it gone? It might be. It might be at a different store. Hope it's not. I really like that painting. I wanted to show off that painting today. Bummer. Every once in a while, I'll step my toes into like Dadaism, pop art. Couple of other things. I'm dipping my toes into graffiti. The back wall that the camera is on is just spray painted. Yeah, I'm just trying to expand and paint whenever, you know. Abstracts. We should definitely team up on abstract. Let's see. Let me grab. These are all surrealisms. Oh, crap. That's staring at me in the face. Let's do like this one. I love abstract. I love doing it. It's fantastically fun. There's no rules. There is no right or wrong. My abstract can be different from your abstract, but neither of them are wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's art in general, but abstract is fun. I love abstract. Let's see. I did this big old one. There's me standing. It's up to my waist. It's tall. And then I do some like prints. I'm working on this. This is just taking a while. So like I wanted to do tattoos when I was younger. Oh yeah, I got subliminal quality out of the ass. I got, let's see. Oh, if I don't tear things open, that's all. This is Where the Fire Sleeps. So, there's a sleeping giant in here somewhere. Let me try to get more on camera. It's opposite for me, so like. And there's a screaming woman as well. I'll come a little bit closer for the. Oh, let me knock off this. Oh, never mind, he left. And I don't know if I have. There's the eye. There's the giant. You see his head? abstracts, I don't plan on them to turn out the way that they do. Oh geez. I wonder if I have people. Oh, we'll have this one for sure. And then I got this one as well. And this one is called Martyr. Trying to get it angled real quick and then I'll stop moving. Like I said, it's it's opposite for me, so there we go. Yeah. So I love abstract. I could do that crap all day. Well, I say crap, I'm just being a jerk. And then I got like some surrealism pieces, abstract pieces. I did this piece and everybody really likes this piece. And I drew this one. I drew that one because for me, it's not just art that is my fuel for going and keeping to go. It is my second to my motorcycles. I know it's really bright because my studio lights. Come on, focus camera. Focus camera. You can do it. Come on, camera. You can focus. Kind of. No, Martyr was not upside down. It was right side up. But there's people facing up and there's people facing down as well. So if you saw anything facing this way, it's because it's supposed to go this way. Yeah. So yeah, I love to paint. I do Twitch as well. So if you're over on Twitch, maybe we can do the collaborative streams or whatever, or we can figure it out. Email me. My email should be on the website, so feel free to send me an email. Absolutely, I would love to collaborate. I could always paint something, send it to you, and you could paint it and live stream on it as well. That'd be really cool. Let's see. Is this dry? This is dry. And we painted a whole bunch of gray on my, I have paint all over me. I'm like, boy, it's gonna be like, the fuck were you doing? This is these fucking ads, man. They're killing me. This is, everybody gave me their idea of what burnt out meant to them. Wanted to see that one on different sides. Oh, okay. I got you. It was this one, right? So here's it one way. Oops, almost dropped it. And I'll bring it in close too. If I can get in frame. Shit, I hate the opposite thing. It drives my dyslexic brain insane. Here, let me stand on that way. There we go. Yeah. That would be Martyr. Thank you, I appreciate it, man. Or, lady. Sorry. I don't mean no harm on it. And we'll put this. This is dry. Let's see. What was I gonna do? I might work on this one. Jeez, smacking it against everything. Might start working on this one a little bit. Put you here. Remember to drink water. Drink water. So we're gonna continue to paint this. I think that I'm going to do green here, here, and here. Gotta redo the blue in here. Kind of more of the fading. But yeah. don't get me wrong, these little bottle holders, but they like to not give me the bottles, which is, excuse me, a little rude, but you know, it's alright. I think this is our colors. Put this over here. Sorry, that was. I gotta put another log on my fire real quick. And I gotta bring a whole bunch of stuff over here. So feel free to hang out. Ooh, for a second while I get everything ready. I gotta pull this way. Gotta pull this little over here. This way. This little step on it. Move the flesh tone because I don't need it right now. Wow, I'm making all these shots tonight. I have a trash can over here, and it's just like kind of over chairs and stuff, so it's out of the way. And I don't have the greatest accuracy for like throwing things, and I've made about 4 out of 4 shots tonight, which I'm super happy about. It's the little things, you know. Get this fire rolling a little bit. It's that side. You gotta be able to have like a furnace cam. It would be really cool, so you could just switch it. Switch it over so you guys could watch like an active fireplace. That'd be relaxing, wouldn't it? Nice little furnace cam. Oh, don't fall out. Also, I'll be working on, I have all the required tools, but just cover really quick before I start talking. Come on. There we go. I have a project coming up. Let me get in frame. I have a project coming up. If I can find. If you know me personally, you'll know what this reference is. But, yeah. It'd be cool. We're going to turn something into something else. So stay tuned. I'm just waiting for it to get a little cooler at night. And I need to set up my stuff outdoors because I don't want to burn my garage studio down. That would be terrible. So yeah, it'll be fun. I get to be outside. You guys don't need to be outside. That would be fun. Yeah. Ooh, that's toasty now. It's getting all toasty. Let's see if I can tilt the camera. I might have to turn that off real quick. Lighting got weird, huh? That's what I'm saying, like, nice little furnace cam. I love using yellow oxide. I'm feeling maybe a bit around the light. Around the light would be good. Let me put that there. Not get my license plate on camera. I mean, it is covered up pretty well. Let me turn this light back on. I'll bring this up closer. And I just used pale for the light to mark where it was going, but there we go. Yeah. So let's see, yellow oxide. I don't even know if I have yellow oxide today. I'm out of a whole bunch of paintings. Cadmium yellow. Light and mediums. I hate orange. Firelene blue. So there's an ongoing thing on my streams of me not liking orange. I don't like the color. I don't like painting with it because I don't like orange. I don't know what it is. I can't bring myself to use them in any of my paintings. Unless I'm using like fire tones or something. I don't know. It's not that I hate the color. It's something about the frequency of some of them just drive me up the wall. Something like on the wall behind here. Like this one over here. This one? Yeah, I did. What color did I use for that? Real yellow or I used this one, not medium. I used this one and not lemon. I used, I think that's it. Yeah, this one as well. What's the yellow? Dirty yellow, yeah. Oh jeez, where's my seat pillows? There we go. Big old head might be in the way, so I apologize for that. If my big head is in the way, I might have to turn these lights on to something that brings out the yellow, but we'll see here in a second what it does. Woo! They're both black handles. I need more water. Let's see. Is my big head in the way? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Big old head in the way. Let's see. I know what I'm missing. Jeez, if I don't fall over. I need to plug that in. But I don't want to. We're gonna roll until my battery dies. Let's see that pretty well. I gotta tilt my screen down It's all sorts of wonky. There we go. What's this? Sorry, I didn't know my camera was crooked. That's kind of on me. Let's see. I'm going to turn this one to that one. And I'm going to turn this one to this one. And maybe... God, just staring into the light like a moth. That... And I'll bring both of these more this way. That way my yellow incandescent light brings out a little bit more of the yellow. So it'll be a little wonky on my eyes, but it's alright. Wow, that's really gross. Where's the... Will he ever paint? The world may never know. I actually do paint on stream. It just... Sometimes it just gets all gluey. Yeah. That and maybe... Yeah. Let's see. I might use this snap. It did. Holy shit. No, it's not brushing, I suppose. Is this a full... Let's see. Let's see. See that? Yeah, good. I can do this like so. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I gotta lower this. Just making sure I don't lower it too hard on the or too low on the string. Is this orange? No, it says yellow. Okay. Cap is just wrong. Whew, that scared me. I was like, I really don't want to get up anymore. I'm gonna be honest. Son of a bitch. I like Liquitex and their thick, heavy bodies, but when they get down to like the last little bit, they're harder than paint tubes, man. Or not paint tubes, tooth paint. Wow, I'm having a stroke on stream. Toothpaste. God Lord. I don't know. It's that type of day, I guess. Tooth paint. Brush tooth. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna get up anyway. Dark yellow and brown. Brown. It's the mania, I swear. Let's see. Oh, that is a lot of brown. Oh, but you're right, that does make a nice little dirty yellow. Let's see. Might have to get my pale yellow as well. Yeah, I'm just adding all sorts of yellows. I mean, to be fair, this isn't supposed to be super realism. You know. So I'm not trying to make it try to be super realism. probably do this coat of mixed whites, yellows. And then I'm doing another over coat of kind of the paler yellow. I did not wear my belt today, so I'm just kind of a little baggy, that's all. Let's see. Well, you know, I love this this paint because it's just so old. It's almost like a paste, like a glue almost, and it sticks and makes it so almost ethereal. Just adds like the nice amount of highlight to it all without really dulling anything down. I really like this color. Take care. Remember to subscribe. Take care. I'll see you next time. Thank you. That was a nice little random interaction that we had. horrible, but not what I wanted. It's okay though. It's just yellow. It's not like we're literally adding all yellow. That looks way better, doesn't it? Oof. Dab time. Oh, I hear that. Let's turn this just a little bit more down. There we go. Whoops. If you would like to add to the stream, please feel free to donate to me on Cash App. I do have a couple of other things coming. Feel free to donate as much as you want, or you can go to the channel description where I have an Amazon link, and you can help me buy everything from paints to brushes to canvases to spray paints to stencils that you want me to try. There's just a whole bunch of stuff on there, so feel free to go on that as well. Every little bit helps, and it is all appreciated as well. So yeah, feel free to donate, and I appreciate everybody that does. And I'll do this again. Midnight Visions Artworks is sponsored by Dubby. Go to www.dubby.gg and enter promo code MVADubby, that is MVADUBBY at checkout, and you'll receive 10% off your order. that 10% does go to me. It helps me. It helps run the channel, and I appreciate everybody that uses the promo code. Yeah. Oh, I know. Don't feel inclined. Don't feel pressured into donating. It is just thrown out there for anybody that wants to help the channel. It is not. I'm not one of those YouTubers or one of those influencers to be like, donate to me now, type of thing. Like, we're all, this is just a support channel. So if you want to support, feel free to support, but you do not have to be of the part of the community. So don't feel inclined or don't feel pressured to donate to buy art when you can't, or in a situation where you can't. It is absolutely okay. It's all good. Absolutely. What Missy said. She said, your support is more than enough. Absolutely. You guys tuning in and watching me paint and talk to myself is absolutely enough support that it definitely helps the channel. So, liking, sitting here, watching, subscribing, liking, talking, communicating with me on stream, it all helps the channel, helps me direction where I want this place to go. So I definitely appreciate it. I think I'm gonna call it for the night. Thank you, everybody that tuned in. I appreciate it. Let me bring this up here. Wink. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all of your help on the Burnout piece, and thank you for talking to me on the Keep Going piece. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. Show this to anybody that really needs art or mental health help. And I will be doing a art show on stream sometime later in November. It's October, so November. I will be doing kind of like an in-stream art show of all of the works that I have, at least in the garage. Even though ones in private collection, the ones that are in private collection may be on Twitch, because there's some of them that YouTube may not like. So yeah, feel free to tune in for that. Keep in mind of the posts. I'm working on updating the Instagram a little bit and doing more posts on the Facebook, so feel free to subscribe and follow those. Also, I do have a Patreon, and it is still in the works of getting set up, and that will be posted onto a channel screen as well. It should be on the YouTube channel description page. It should be on there. And it's only like $3, and you get a sticker and a magnet by the end of the year. Free merch is always a bonus. So yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out, painting with me, talking, hanging out, and chatting about mental health. See you later, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Good night.